Morning, booktubers! I am listening to One Direction Night Changes. Yes, Night Changes at the moment. I will turn it off. Welcome to my vlog for week 11. I'm going to share with you what I'm going to read in the upcoming week. Today... Oh, I also forgot to share, I have finished Romancing the Dark in the City of Light last night, and yes, night, so I didn't even update my Goodreads yet. I think I will do it after school because I want to write a review as well. Yeah, it was okay. It was so weird. It was one of the weirdest books I've read, I believe. It was unique, but I had a couple of problems with it, but I will point those out in my Goodreads review, and I will leave a link down below to that if you want to know more about my problems with that book. Back to the books I'm planning to read this week. I'm planning to read 4 books. I just told you I'm going to read 13 Reasons Why. The other books I'm going to read are Made to Kill, which is the first book in the LA Trilogy by Adam Christopher, and that book is about a robot called Raymond. Raymond Electromatic. He's a private investigator with his own office, and it's basically the first book in the trilogy about, I guess, a case he has to solve. The next book I'm going to read is Velva Jean Learns to Drive. It's the first book in the Velva Jean series by Jennifer Niven. I've read All the Bright Places, which is over there, by Jennifer Niven, and I absolutely loved it. I wanted to read more by Jennifer Niven. All the Bright Places was her YA debut, so she has other books. Velva Jean is historical fiction, and I don't even know what it's about, to be honest, but I have Goodreads in front of me, so I will read it to you. Before she dies, Velva Jean's mother urges her to live out there in the great wide world. Growing up in Appalachia in the years before World War II, Velva Jean dreams of becoming a big-time singer in Nashville until she falls in love with Harley Bright, a handsome juvenile delinquent turned revival preacher. As a tumultuous love story unfolds, Velva Jean must choose between keeping her hard-won home and pursuing her dream of singing in the Grand Ole Opry. So yeah, that sounds totally great to me, and I can't wait to read this. It's 404 pages though, so that's a bit thick, so I don't know if I'll finish it in 1 week, but we'll see how slow-paced it is. The last book was quite a struggle because I have quite a few thick books picked out, so I didn't really know what I wanted to read then, but I'm doing a March reading challenge, which I'll link down below, so I can pick from my 10 books, well, not 10 books anymore because I've read 3 of them already, and I've already picked out 2, so I think I'm going to read Chasing Spring by R.S. Gray, or I'm going to read a review copy no, I'm not going to read a review copy I have, or I'm going to read Dance of Shadows, which is the first book in the Dance of Shadows series by Yelena Black, which is 369 pages, so it is not the thinnest book ever, but Chasing Spring doesn't have the pages added on Goodreads, so I don't really know, but I will see that later and I will update you on that. Hello, it's Tuesday today, and I have started 4 books, the books I talked about yesterday, and I started reading Chasing Spring. I chose that one. So I started reading 2 yesterday. I started reading Velva Jean Learns to Drive, which I think I'm 100 pages in. Then Made to Kill, I'm also 100 pages in. Chasing Spring, I'm 50 pages in, and I always forget the books I'm reading. There was one other book, 13 Reasons Why, I'm also 50 pages in. So I'm doing good. I'm reading 50 pages in each book a day, so with my calculations, I have to finish these this week. I have to be able to do all of them. Hi! It's Thursday today, and I am about to finish up one of the books, which is Made to Kill by Adam Christopher. And I think tomorrow I'm finishing Velva Jean Learns to Drive by Jennifer Niven, and I'm also finishing up another one, Chasing Spring. I'm about to finish up tomorrow as well. Actually I should have finished it today, but I didn't read it enough of it yesterday, but I don't mind that much. And I just talked about that. I mean, 13 Reasons Why, I don't know when I finish that actually. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after that. Definitely not today though, because I've had my 50 pages for the day already. I didn't finish it. So yeah, it's going good. I'm keeping to my schedule so far, and I think it's going to be great. I also forgot to tell you a couple hours ago. It's still Thursday, by the way, if you did not know, but only a couple of hours later. And I forgot to tell you, I finished something last night. I got a review copy, an e-arc of Danganronpa, the first volume. It's a manga, and I've read it already and I really, really liked it. I know Danganronpa from the first video game. Like, the manga is based on the first video game. I have seen the first video game being played by YouTubers, and I didn't play it myself, but I absolutely loved the story and how it was executed and the concept of it. And so when I saw that there was manga being released, I requested it and I got it and I read it, and the art style was amazing. It looked just like the video game. There's also an anime of Danganronpa, by the way, if you're interested in that. But the art style was amazing. It was said the plot was going to be different, but up until now, it hasn't been really that different, if different at all. Like, there's still the same characteristics for the characters, the same characters, obviously. But they say the same things like they do in the video game. Only the plot is moving along faster. Like in the first volume, Danganronpa is basically about this group of teenagers who all has a special something, like the ultimate baseball star, the ultimate pop idol, and they are stuck in a school building with a bear called Monokuma, and they basically have to kill each other to get out of the school building, so they aren't stuck in that school building anymore. That concept is so unique to me, and I absolutely adore it, but the manga wasn't that different from the video game. So if you haven't played the video game or have seen the anime, I think the manga is a really good way to get into that, because the plot has been minimized. Like, there have been 2 murders in the first volume already, and it ends on a cliffhanger, and I'm like, it wasn't. I know how it's going on further, but if you don't know how the plot progresses, then it can kind of be frustrating to end at a point like that. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to someone, but also I would recommend it to someone because Danganronpa is so good. But I would recommend you playing the video game or seeing the manga seeing the anime rather than reading the manga. Hey guys, it's Friday today and I felt like I should talk about this. So yesterday I got an email about a book that is written by Marzia Bolinghi. I don't even know how to pronounce her last name. I know she's Italian, but she's a YouTuber and she's better known as PewDiePie's or Felix's girlfriend. If you don't know PewDiePie, he's one of the biggest channels on YouTube and one of my favorite people in the entire world. But she came up with a book and I thought this was really funny. So it was late at night and I was reading the synopsis, and it's a psychological thriller. I don't remember the title of it, but I know it's a psychological thriller. And I started reading the synopsis, and it's about a girl, I believe, and she moves into this house, and I was like, nope, not going to read that. I can't, no. I was already scared reading the synopsis. Like, it was about a girl who moves into this house and she sees a girl like vanishing and popping up in her house, and I was like, nope. I already have nightmares. I can't deal with this. So I immediately deleted email. So if you're interested in a psychological thriller by a YouTuber about that kind of thing, check Marzia Bolinghi's new book out. Guys, it's Sunday, so it's the last day of the week. How am I doing so far? Well, I have finished Chasing Spring I think yesterday. I've already written a review for that, so I will link it down below, obviously. What else did I finish? I finished Danganronpa this week, which was totally unexpected. I'm currently still reading Velva Learns to Drive, but I'm going to finish that today. Same thing with 13 Reasons Why. I think I only have 30 pages left or something of that. I also started reading Frontlines yesterday because that is such a thick book. and I wanted to start something else, so I started reading that as well, and I'm more than 50 pages in, I believe, so I'm doing good with that as well. Yeah, that is one of the books I'm going to read into next week, but I will talk about the books I'm going to read more in the upcoming vlog, obviously. So yeah, I'm doing really great. When I finished 13 Reasons Why and Velvet Jean Learns to Drive, I have finished everything I want to finish this week, and even more because I've read Danganronpa. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, how I'm doing, with how I did this past week, while still even doing a lot for college. So I'm on track, I'm doing good this year, I'm feeling good. So yeah, I'm happy with how it's all going. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Thanks. Goodbye.